the best a man can get? Well, we're going to put that to the test today. They're saying this new Gillette Lab razor gives you 30 more shaves and 50% longer for your cartridge razors. So we're going to give it a test. When I quit using Gillette razors, I was on the Fusion razor. So I'm going to give this an honest review here. So I'm going to go in with some shaving soap, a shaving brush, and make up a lather just to give this an honest review, because I know back when I was using Gillette products, if I would have got an artisan soap and a brush, I know it would have helped out tremendously in my shave. So as always, I go on dry, right? And I just paint this on my face. And if you're still using Gillette products or any disposable razor, I can honestly tell you that if you use a brush and a good soap, you're gonna get some better results than you ever have before. The shaving cream is a huge part of the quality of your shave. So I'm just gonna stick that down in the water, just 1/8 of an inch, break the backbone and start working up a lather with this. And working this into my face. Now the reason why I'm doing this is I want to lift up the hairs on my face, right? I've got 3 days of growth, so quite a bit for me. And with a safety razor, I would have no problem going through this growth. And I'm going to shave exactly the same way with this Gillette razor. So just going down for a little more water. So I'm going to work this lather up very nice. All right. Wow, it's getting good. You can tell when you're using a good artisan soap because it'll pop real easy. All right, so I like to let this stuff sit on my face 3 to 4 minutes just to help soften it up. But here's the base plate for it. It just locks right in there. Oh, it doesn't lock in. Kind of looks a little funny to me, but who am I to say? But it does come with a base designed by Gillette in Boston, but made in China. It says Gillette's best shave. Integrated 5 technologies, exfoliating bar, Gillette Labs, razor handle backed by lifetime warranty, and you get 1 razor blade or cartridge. Everglide lube strip is up top for an incredible comfort. Gillette's best blades, putting that to the test, for unbelievable smoothness. Exfoliating bar releases trapped hairs for a smooth shave, and the flex disc controls or contours to your face. And obviously it's Parker & Gamble, which is out of Cincinnati, Ohio. All right, so now that's it sit on my face for a little bit, I'm just gonna go in a little bit more and get a little more water. And really give this beard growth I have, or facial hair, whatever you wanna call it, I wanna give this razor a good shot. A lot of people that watch this channel haven't made the switch yet. And what I can say is get a good soap and a brush. Trust me, you're gonna get a better shave right then and there, and go through my post-shave routine with any razor you're using. It's gonna give you just beautiful results. So just going down into some warm water here. Okay, kind of sticking to my face, but again, this one has 1, 2, 3, this one has 5 blades. So every stroke I make, that would be like 5 strokes on a safety razor. And that to me is why safety razors give people that have sensitive skin an easier and a better shave. Okay. Cutting in with these are a heck of a lot harder than with a safety razor. So that there's goo on it from that strip up top. But I have to say, first pass, not bad. Go to the other side here, find my spot. One thing I can recall when I used to use these razors is, cutting in your sideburns was always very difficult because you don't know where it's going to land. It's going through it. It's struggling a little bit, but honestly, it's been a pretty good shave so far. Okay. Down below, still left quite a bit down there, but that's not uncommon. Now, how am I going to trim in all this? Yeah. Very difficult. Very difficult. If you put this side by side to a leaf razor, you can see they're about the same size. Okay, so people are asking, the leaf shave razor is so big. Not so much. All right, I'm not going to cut in up here. I'm going to use a safety razor because I can't get right there. All right. So I'm going to say it failed cutting in my upper goatee. All right, let me see how it does here. Yeah. Detailing is very difficult. I'm not going to look funny. Okay, that's good. Let's give this a rinse. All right, so for the first pass, not bad. I felt a little bit of tugging, obviously. You could see the razor bouncing around. But, you know, those razors are so light that you're going to have that. And I don't want to press extra hard. When I shave with a cartridge razor, I pretty much let the blades keep biting into my beard growth. And well, I got a little bit of tingle down here already. And, you know, that's just how it is. So I'm going to go back in here for our second pass. And I'm going to do it. Got to grab more soap. I'm going to do it. This shave exactly how I shave when I shave with a safety razor. So again, I'm just going to build this up a little bit. These Gillette razors do have a strip on them, so that helps moisturize as well. That's how a lot of people can, you know, shave with just water because it has that lubrication strip. But I want more, okay? I have sensitive skin and I need every advantage I can get. And you can see when I used to use a Gillette razor in the past, what it used to do to my face, especially my lower neck. I do a variation of a 2-pass shave. Now I'm going to go against the grain because I did feel a little bit of hair left on my face. So I'm going to go across the grain on my cheeks, against the grain on my lower neck. Well, you can see there's a little bit of blood there already. And let's just see where this goes here. And not really getting it good there. Here's the ultimate test. Not bad. Having a really hard time picking up the thick hairs through here. Still a little bit left. I don't want to get too crazy though, because remember, I get, you know, razor bumps and then it ends up being ingrown hairs. I'm trying to be a little careful. It seems to be struggling where my hair is really thick. A lot of blade shatter. You can see it's not removing it, even with 5 blades. Okay. Yeah, still some there, down here. I'm not going to go buck wild though, because I don't want to, mess up my face. I don't care if it's for YouTube or not. I'm not messing up my face. So I'm just going to set this aside in its little base plate here. We'll give it another shot. I'll probably compare it to a safety razor just to show everyone, how good a safety razor is compared to Gillette's Best. Well, at least on their mind. Was that shave better than the old Fusion I used to do? I don't think so. I don't think they've really changed anything. Like the blade was jumping all over my face, or blades. I can feel the irritation already on my cheeks, especially on my lower neck here. And let's go in with a alum block. Now, the alum block is a tell-all for me. It's going to help seal up these pores. And if I have any irritation on my face, like razor burn, it's going to help out with that. Now, this is a natural product. You're not putting aluminum on your face. That's what a lot of people think. This is a natural element, and it's not bad for you. Yeah, a lot of tingle down here, through here, there. Ooh, even on my cheeks. My cheeks are really hard for me to, get razor burn on. I mean, this is just my train of thought here. Yeah, but a ton down here. Probably going to have some razor burn down there, but hopefully this alum block will help out indeed. All right, so I rinsed that off my face. All right. And this is my post-shave routine. I don't change this up ever. Oh yeah, my face is still burning. Okay. Woo. Okay. Now, the number one product, Thayer's. I don't care what you shave with. If you want better looking skin, Thayer's is where it's at. If you're a bald guy, you're going to love it. Put it on your head every single day. All right. Goes on super wet, very hydrating. And the nice thing is, once you put that on your face, go right in with your aftershave. I like Nivea. Stuff is dirt cheap on Amazon. I put about yay much in it because I'm putting some on my head as well. Okay. And the cool thing with Nivea is, on top of this, it's just going to melt into your face. In about 20 minutes, your face is going to be super silky, soft, and you can thank me in the comment sections. All right. While that stuff's drying on there, what did I think about the razor? I think it's a great design. I don't know. I didn't really tell a difference with this bar here, because just with the Gillette Fusion, the Pro Glide, I got a better shave from those. And this one's a little bit more expensive. But, is it a gimmick? I don't know. I couldn't cut in my goatee, so if you have a goatee or a beard, you're still going to struggle with this, especially, underneath your nose here if you cut in any of this. And then, if you're doing anything around your lips, then this is going to be very hard to detail. But if you're used to it, then okay. But if you want cleaner lines like this Henson and just get perfectly straight lines, which I completely love about that razor. So, yeah, was it a good design? I don't think it's better than the Gillette Pro Glide, though. I have to say that, or the Fusion, pretty much the same thing. There is another one out there I want to test, the one for sensitive skin. It has like 2 blades on it. But so far, I think the Pro Glide is a little bit better than this. But in the comments below, tell me what you think about this razor. And we'll take it from there. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next Sunday at 11 a.m. Have a great week.